Everybody, it's us, and today we're going to be reacting to the top 10 most dangerous water slides in the world. And we're with Penguin.
Hi, guys.
The Aqua Loop.
Oh.
The Aqua Loop is one of those water slides where single riders stand inside an enclosed platform. From there,
my God, that's
they're
like a
dropped
pussy
near a
twist.
vertical slide into an inclined loop, and it all happens within a matter of seconds. If you're a fan of water parks,
Also, guys, we're
then
reacting
you've
to the top
probably
10
seen
dangerous
one of
waters,
these before, because they're all over the world. But the thing is, Aqua Loops have one design problem, and that's because they are so fast that riders often get stuck halfway across the loops. When that happens, you can only pray that help comes before you sustain any major injury. In 2016, one particular incident like that happened at the popular Queensland theme park, Australia. Back then, a teenage girl landed in the hospital wing because of a spinal injury after riding the Aqua Loop. Luckily, she made it out alive. However, because of that and many other incidents, I dare not mention that riding an Aqua Loop now comes with one rule: wear your swim shorts inside out to avoid getting any zippers or cords trapped by the contours of the slide. Number 9.
Wow, wait,
That was...
But no, there's safer ones, guys. Like, if it just goes straight down, then that's good. But they're talking about the loop ones.
I wouldn't do a loop one. I
would just do the ones that just go down.
Yeah.
Insano.
Oh, that sounds cool.
When it was constructed in Brazil in 1989, the Insano was as tall as a 14-story building.
No.
Back then, riders
Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag.
speed up as fast as 65 miles per hour. And it only takes 5 seconds for the riders to travel down the entire 14 stories. So the Guinness Book of World Records rated Insano as the tallest and scariest water slide in the world.
Scariest.
Although today it has long been displaced from that position, but the market left on the mind of some of its riders remains.
Wait, hold on. I'm
To
going there
ride
for
the
vacation.
Insano,
I'm going there.
We stopped at the right moment and the
instructors would
lifeguard looked like
mandate
a monkey.
that you ride alone, on your back, with your legs and arms crossed. This is because Insano is so steep that along the line, you travel so fast that you literally start flying in the air. Now, that's what freaks people out, because unlike other safer water slides, the sliding board in the Insano is opened. That means if you get too airborne, things might go crazy really fast. For that reason, they expect riders on Insano to be at least 4'6", and luckily to date, no one has ever died on Insano.
Insano's still alive.
Number 8. Phaser.
Oh, this sounds
Most
cool.
water slides out there are safe for every adult, more or less. But as for Phaser, the authorities made it a no-go area for women. And I must admit, I would say that their concerns are not misplaced. The Phaser is one out of 20 original designs of water slides at the famous Galaxy Erding Water Park in Germany.
Wow.
But unlike the others, the Phaser makes you slide down at a speedway higher than the normal speed limit of a car. So, that makes it one of the most intense water slides in Germany, and by extension, on the planet. Of course, such crazy slides come with danger. On Phaser, the danger is so directed at women that at some point, about 6 women reported hospital injuries to their genitals. Because of that, the park authorities agreed to ban women from riding Phaser.
What?
Men, however, are not affected because Phaser seems to be more compatible with the male anatomy. But that doesn't mean that the male heart will beat any slower. It's just that no man has been injured on Phaser. Yet. Number 7.
I know.
Yet.
The Black Hole.
Oh, wow. Okay, I would
The
not
Black
ride that.
Hole is among the 17 water slides inside the wet and wild.
Whoa. One sec.
Hold on, just go back. Go back.
Look.
Number 8.
Hey.
Phaser.
Oh.
Go.
Number 7. The Black Hole. The Black Hole.
Look. That is black. That looks black to me.
Oh, look at that. There's not even lights.
Oh, gee.
Is among the 17 water slides inside the Wet and Wild Water
happen?
Park found in Orlando in 1977.
That looks cool.
As of today, the water park is now closed. Back in its heyday, it was the one place to visit, and it enjoyed that glory for almost 40 years. all thanks to the black hole.
That's pretty good.
The black hole was a twisting 500-foot slide with
500?
black-colored tubes ridden by a raft. On average, you'll need about 23 seconds to make it through the slide. But 3 seconds before completion, the operator would have sent another raft through. There was no way to be sure a raft wasn't making it through the ride before the next one was sent along its way. Although in most cases things panned out well. But in 1944, this slide pinched the spinal cord of one man when his raft collided with another raft already stuck in the black hole. In the end, the man successfully sued for $1.73 million. And finally, the park had to close in 2016 because of other similar cases inside the black hole.
I have to run the other actually.
Number 6.
They could have just destroyed the black
Leap
hole.
of Faith.
The Leap of Faith.
The Leap of Faith
No,
is
this
a
not
water
bad.
slide inside the Atlantis Paradise Island in the
Yes, I see
Bahamas.
this, yeah.
By height, it stands up to
You go
9
under
stories.
where sharks are.
But by design,
You go under there.
they made it for
But it's glass,
daredevils
so you
with a
don't-
Yeah,
thing for
imagine if
sharks.
you-
Look.
Because at the end of the slide, there's a large tank filled with live Caribbean reef sharks, hammerheads, and stingrays. But before getting to that part, you as a rider would have dropped the entire 9-story slide shaped like a Mayan temple. Afterward, you would then be squeezed into underwater transparent tubes that passed right through the middle of the shark tanks. If you're afraid of heights, then the fear of that alone could give you a heart attack as you climb up the temple. But if you're finally able to let go of that fear, it would take a leap of faith before you try sliding past the sharks. I like to play it safe because one time ago, one shark died while trying to get into the slide. So who knows? Another day, the sharks may decide to break the tubes.
That's true.
Number 5.
But
The
that's
steamer
good.
water
I don't really
slide.
think it's that dangerous. I think that should be number 10, honestly. It's not that dangerous.
The steamer water slide is one of the wildest attractions at the Calypso Water Park in Ottawa. But according
Oh,
to
I've
many
seen this.
people who have actually been on it, they likened it to a toilet bowl because of the shape of this slide. But the reason I considered it dangerous is far more than that. The thing is, often owners admit their slides are dangerous, so they try to hire competent workers to manage it for them. In the case of the steamer water slide, the authorities continually lied about the dangers associated with their slide. They did this so that people would continue to ride on it, whereas frequently the steamer water slide has gained about 11 different safety tests. In fact, in 2011, there were several reports of rafts flipping inside the slide. Sadly, 2 different riders broke their vertebrae and collarbones while riding the steamer slide that year. Yet every day, the park continues to reopen the slide, ignoring the dangers that lurked within. So, it's best you stay far away, because there's plenty of other slides out there.
Number 4.
Number 4,
I bet you one is
the
most.
Verrucht.
Oh, what?
With a height equivalent
Look,
to a
there looks like
16-story
there's no
building,
guardrail.
the Verrucht
No.
was once the tallest water
there's
slide
a
in the
little
world.
bit, but-
Back
Little.
then,
No,
in
that's
2014,
still not
You might
building
be
it cost
flying.
$3.6
Yeah.
million,
Oh,
and
no.
that makes it one of the most expensive
see?
water
Oh, no,
slides
that's
in the
sad,
world.
but probably-
It was also the most popular water slide in all of Kansas City.
Like,
No.
That
it's
glory
like
was
things, but
short-lived,
still, like,
and
there's
it
still
closed
things up
down
top,
in
but still not the
2016
same.
We don't
when,
know
of
how
course,
strong it
something
is.
terrible happened. In this video, I won't talk about all the gory scenes that happened back then, but know that the unfortunate incident involved a 10-year-old boy and 2 other women, and they later took the owners of the Verrucht to court. During the investigation, they revealed that the water slide had actually injured 13 other people, only that their cases weren't as fatal as the boys. Besides that, the investigations also revealed that the Verrucht was unsafe for use, so they finally demolished it in 2018.
Good.
As for the case of the young boy, the family successfully sued the owners of the Verrucht for $20 million.
Okay, that's a lot, man.
Now it's time for our best pick. Yes, most theme park rides are dangerous because, well, they're often made for daredevils. But then, this one at the top of the list today beats the others to their game.
Wait, this is.
Let's find out
This
what
has
it
to be
is.
number 3. Oh, yeah.
Number 3. The Yas Water World.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Abu Dhabi is a place of
Abu
fun
Dhabi.
and home to one
I
of
love
the
that place
largest
too.
water
Really
parks
good
in the
water
world.
I know.
This water park is called Yas Water
They
World.
also have roller coasters.
It's just
so-
minutes
Yeah,
from
it
Ferrari
is.
World,
Oh, wow.
Warner Brothers World,
Oh, it's
and
okay.
World in Abu Dhabi. Besides that, it measures up to 25 football fields and houses about 45
Tell us
slides,
about how it's
rides,
dangerous.
and other adrenaline attractions.
Yeah.
So now you have an idea about how big and beautiful this water park actually is.
Yeah.
However, size is not the only thing that makes this place popular. It also features the largest man-made waves on the planet.
Oh,
and the
hold up! I heard about this. And then a bunch of people get collide heads because they're so dangerous. And there's there's
I know. People are just like this.
yeah, everyone's just flying everywhere because of the hard waves.
Water slides are open to both amateurs and pros.
People knock
But
heads on.
frequently, these slides get stuck halfway just before the major drop. Before the raft resumes, it would need the divine intervention of the park workers. While they help, you and others would hang in the balance. This waiting is essential, and the park authorities warn the riders not to move in this kind of condition. The thing is, such warnings mean that anything can happen, and they're usually one of the greatest advertisements for danger.
Number 2.
Number 2,
Second.
the Cedar Point Water Park.
That looks like a roller coaster.
There are
Yeah,
many
it does.
attractions at the Cedar Point Water Park in Ohio.
Yeah, is that
and each one of
insurance?
them
Are you sure
had
that's how it
inflicted at
works?
least one injury on unfortunate riders. But on the list today, I want to talk about the most expensive water ride ever built on Cedar Point, and of course, the most notorious. The name of the water slide was Shoot the Rapids, and it opened to the public on June 26,
That
actually sounds dangerous 'cause
2010.
look up there.
When it opened, everyone wanted to have a taste of the ride. But just 3 years after its debut, a terrible accident happened on July 19th,
Wait, why are
2013.
you showing a bunch of pictures about different rides? Just show us the one, bro. I know.
On that day, a boat loaded with gas and 7 riders rolled back down on Shoot the Rapids to hit a concrete edge
Oh, I've seen
and
this!
then another boat. As a result, the
That
boat
boat?
flipped
And then they
over,
flipped over and
leaving
they
the
died.
riders stranded underwater. For several minutes, their heads were upside down before park employees could rescue them. Thankfully, they survived, and only one of them had to go to the hospital.
Yep.
After the incident, the ride was closed and reopened 1 year later, but the bad rap lived on.
One
Before
sec.
we
I
move
didn't.
on,
I
I've
didn't
got a
hear,
little challenge for you that'll
sec.
take.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear what it said about
It
that
hit
water
the
park.
raft. It hit another raft and it flipped.
And of course, the most notorious. The name of the water slide was Shoot the Rapids, and it
Is
opened
this
to the
Shoot the
public
Rapids?
on
No,
June
they're showing
26,
pictures different.
2010. When it opened, everyone wanted to have a taste of the ride. But just 3 years after its debut, a terrible accident happened on July 19th, 2013. On that day, a boat loaded with gas and 7 riders rolled back
Gas.
down on
Yeah, that's
Shoot the
how they
Rapids to hit a concrete edge and then
Concrete.
another boat. As a result,
Boom,
the
and it
boat
flips.
flipped over, leaving the riders stranded underwater. For several
they?
minutes, their
Oh,
heads
they're
were
not- they
upside
weren't
down
sure.
before park employees could rescue them. Thankfully, they survived, and only one of them had to go to the hospital. After the incident, the ride was closed and reopened 1 year later, but the bad rap lived on.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5
right
Here's
here.
the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe
Yeah,
button,
guys,
and hit
smash
the
our-
notification
smash
bell.
our-
and you'll
Smash
get
our
25
Van
years
Tasen
of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 1.
No,
The Grave Pool.
Oh yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm
The
talking about.
Grave Pool was the nickname to the section of New Jersey's Action Park that opened to the public in 1978. If the name hasn't scared you off already, perhaps you should know that every inch of this action park drew tears, broke teeth, and took lives in its glory days.
Wait, I know what this is.
So, let me run you through the
high.
highlights. In 1984, a section of the park called
Why is it so
Tarzan
blurry?
Swing triggered a lethal
It's
heart
so
attack
blurry.
in one man who accidentally jumped into cold water. Soon after, another man stepped on a live wire while kayaking. Many people broke their teeth inside the crazy cannonball. 3 teenagers drowned in the grave pool where 1,000 people swam at once. And within 12 months, the action park recorded 14 bone fractures and 26 head injuries. According to the report, the grave pool needed about 30 rescues per day. Yet severe
Yes.
injuries
No,
rolled
we're
en
going to
masse,
hear
and
it,
so
yeah.
did the lawsuits. But somehow, the action park is still open to this day. So if you think about visiting this place,
Hi everybody, hope you had fun. That's the end of this video. And there
Yeah.
you go. Bye! Bye. See you next time. Like, subscribe, smash the subscribe button, and ring that notification.